Okay, a super important aspect to increase conversions is leveraging what we call social proof and testimonials. Okay, all by themselves, they can help sell your lead magnet and get more people onto your list. So let's get into that. Now, what we'll cover in this lesson is exactly what social proof is, the different types of testimonials we can gather, and how to use both of these effectively to leverage our conversion rate. Now, when it comes to validation, this is what everybody online is looking for. Whether they're buying something, signing up for something, or just checking something out. And the reason for this is the information is now readily available. I mean, you can go into any search engine, type in a product name, type in a person's name, and ask for reviews, and all sorts of information pops up. Okay, so because this information is so readily available, it sort of takes away risk when people make a decision. All right, it's very easy for them to say, well, I'm looking at this new blender, for example, I want to get some reviews on it, and there they are. Oh, I'm looking to sign up for this course offered by Mark. Well, I'm going to Google his name and see what people have to say about him. Okay. To take this further, look at Pinterest. Okay, even if you're not on that platform, recent studies have shown that over 70% of people that make any sort of purchase online go to Pinterest first and just check out the product or check out the vendor to get some information and to get some validation. Okay, so when we use this in a positive way in our lead pages, we can really shoot our conversion rate up. So what's social proof? Well, basically defined, it's a positive influence. It's a good thing that happens when someone finds out other people are doing something else. Okay, so when you find out that your friends or people in your social circles have also signed up for this list or signed up for this training, then it makes you feel more confident in doing the same. Now, social proof can look like a lot of different things, but for our purposes, we want it to be as specific as possible. Okay, we can showcase either personal results, all right, what kind of results we achieved by using the techniques taught in our lead magnet, or those of others, which is more powerful. Okay, it's always more credible when you can use social proof from an external user that used your product and got positive results. Now, how do we use this? Well, social proof is fairly flexible, but we want to kind of highlight it, all right? We don't want to hide it in our landing page. We can use it above or below your main bullet points, where I really like it, though, as a standalone bullet point, like a quote from someone. You know, I followed this system and made $120 in my first week, even though I'd never sold on eBay before. For example, getting back to our dog training example, I taught Fido to roll over in 2 days after following this free guide. All right. We can also position this right above the call to action to your sign up form, which is a great place to put it because that's the place where people are really kind of thinking, okay, do I enter my email or don't I? Oh, wait, here's this headline that tells me that it's a good idea. Now, the power of testimonials, all right? Just consider Amazon for 1 second, okay? This is the e-commerce juggernaut, $107 billion in sales in 2015, all right? And they really exploited testimonials early, all right? When you look at their review-based system, I mean, it's got its own categories. You can filter results based strictly on 5 stars or up, 4 stars or up, average user rating. You can see the goods, the bads, and everything. And this has really helped them explode onto the market. So along with eBay, that's probably the other massive e-com giant that has leveraged testimonials. So this is just how powerful it is, and this goes back to that whole validation thing. People want to know what other people have to say about you, your service, your product, whatever it is you're offering. So what types of testimonials can we use? Obviously, the user types are customers or partners. Okay, so either clients of ours that have used our service or product, or partners of ours that have used our service or product. The testimonials can be specific to the product or lead magnet itself, or to the brand. All right, so to the company, to the individual, you're speaking very highly of this individual because everything they've done is really solid and helpful. Okay, now the best combination, the most powerful, it gets back to specifics. Okay, get into a testimonial that is about a specific product and from an actual user, a customer, and you've got a very powerful combination. That's not always going to happen. They're not always going to be available, but that's what we strive for. We strive for the type of testimonials that come from actual customers speaking about a specific product. Now, how do we use both of these to really boost our conversions? The caution here, as with everything lead page related, don't overdo it. Okay? One or two is enough. One or two pieces of social proof or testimonials is enough. Okay, we don't want to just become looking like people that just went out and asked all our buddies to give us good comments about our stuff. Okay, now we want to position this really close to our call to action if we even just have one, and the reason for this, again, this is right before the person is going to pull the trigger, right before they're going to share that valuable personal information, their email contact address with you. This is where we want to sort of ease their fears a little bit and reassure them that they're doing the right thing. So we want to position at least one of our testimonials or bits of social proof right above that call to action. Now, what we've covered in this section is what social proof is, the different types of testimonials that are out there, and the best possible combination, and how to use both of these to maximize conversions. Okay, remembering all the time it's about validation, and people can look you up online these days really easily. Okay, so when we use this to our advantage in our squeeze page, we really tend to help ease them into that decision to join our list. Now, the thing obviously that we want you to do to get started with is, based on your lead magnet, is start gathering some social proof. Okay, find people that have been using it. Get people to use it. Entice people to use the product and talk about their results. Find some testimonials based on either your brand or ideally your particular lead magnet, being that's all the ultimate. But if all you can get is people that can speak highly of you, your ethics, and your affinity for business and all things business related, well, that's a great start as well. So just start collecting these. It sometimes takes a bit of time, which is why we encourage starting this earlier, and they will pay off down the road when you see it all in action in your squeeze page.